The following program is sponsored by John Chachis Insurance, your local farmers insurance agent located at 800 Avenue G in Ely, and brought to you as a public service by Ely TV, Channel 3-2 in Ely, Nevada. Ely City Planning Commission meeting, April 24th, 2014.
Sorry. Sorry.
Las Vegas, $12,000. And that's what, 65 miles?
Can you guys just get
No, it's
overhead?
well,
You didn't get that insurance.
we don't know when you're going to be sick. I didn't know that either. And then
Yeah, like it was just gonna use my last case there.
winter time when I had that attack. And it was exactly 54 minutes from here to Snowbank.
Meeting is now called to order, and we'll all rise for the pledge of allegiance. Pledge of allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, roll call.
Vice Chairman
Here.
Member Simpson.
Here.
Member Shilkey.
Here.
Chairman Flangus is absent. Member Sandell is absent. That's all, Vice Chairman.
Okay, we'll get to number 2, public comment. Comments not exceeding 3 minutes in length will be accepted from the general public in attendance. If any are made, there may be discussion upon those comments. No vote, decision, or action may be taken upon matters raised under this item until it is formally placed on the agenda. Comments during discussion items will not be accepted from the general public. Section 8.05 of the Nevada Open Meeting Law Manual indicates that the public body may prohibit comment if the content of the comments is a topic that is not relevant to or within the authority of the public body, or if the content of the comments is willfully disruptive of the meeting by being irrelevant, repetitious, slanderous, offensive, inflammatory, irrational, or amounting to personal attacks or interfering with the rights of other speakers. Is there any person who wishes to approach the microphone for public comment? Okay, George, you may do so.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, to date you've not issued an updated list of those having the home occupation or special use permit in the city of Ely. You have yet provided a list of those home occupation special use permits that you've reviewed as required by city ordinance. In particular for the years 2010 through 2013 and up to the present. I've requested that with the chairman in advance.
Could you repeat that again?
Yes, sir. All those permits that you, all permits, meaning home occupation, special use permits that you have reviewed as required by city regulations over the years 2010 through 2013 and up to the present. I've made that request numerous times. It's gone on for years. I remind you, you have a fiduciary responsibility, and it appears the board is failing. Mr. Chairman, I attended the last White Pine County Planning Commission meeting and requested information regarding County Commission Chairman John Lampo's setback variance application for his new home built at 856 Mill Street. I informed them that I had asked this of the Ely Planning Commission, and then Mr. Flangus directed me to go to the county board because the variance was done there approximately 5 years ago.
All right, 2008.
Was it 2008?
Yes, it was. I'll see if I can find it for you, George.
Okay, because it appears that they were puzzled by my request, and I asked for a response as to whether a variance was ever applied and when it was approved. Either way, I asked for something in writing, and then
Yeah, the property that was there before he put up that house was so terrible. We were willing to give him some variances just to build that nice new house that he's built there.
Okay, I haven't missed too many meetings, and I don't recall them.
I was at that house that was there before, just before it was destroyed. It was to put it mildly, awful.
No, and that's fine. All I'm saying is there was a variance required, and I haven't seen where it was applied for. I've applied for variances, and I paid the fees, and I went to the
I'll
procedure
take
to
a look
make
at my
sure
old
everybody's
records.
doing the same thing.
A lot of people don't keep their old records from the regional planning commission, and if I do, so I'll take a look through.
No, it should be a matter of record, because that money has to come into the city.
Right.
Or into the county.
I agree, it does.
Okay?
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, I have yet to receive any information regarding where anyone from Copper Queen had ever applied for the narrowing of Campton near the facility on the corner of Campton and Great Basin Boulevard. Again, I want to know who applied, who paid the fees, who was notified, when did it go onto an agenda, and who approved it.
Vice
All
Chairman.
right. Yes, time, if you got just some short, you can go
Yeah,
ahead.
something short. As I'm driving around, you continue to have fence heights being built. They're non-compliant with the ordinance. Either get rid of the ordinance or enforce it. There was one gentleman, Mr. Pope, that was taken to court, fined $300, and he had to take his fence down. And yet we got people now, even after that particular incident, putting up fences higher than the 3-foot, 4-foot minimum as required by city ordinance. Selective enforcement's got to stop.
Okay, that's about it. You'll have another chance at the end of
Okay, thank you.
the meeting. But and just replying to you, I have to agree, there's a lot of people putting up fences without any permits at all. And that should stop.
Well, I don't care if they get a permit or not, because it's not being enforced. What I'm worried about is the fence heights.
I'm just saying,
It's
just
not
to-
fair to
just to
some
make
to take
sure.
to court, get fined, and others are just given a free ride.
Well, I agree.
Get rid of the ordinance.
They should comply, you're right.
Get rid of the ordinance. If you're going to allow it, get rid of the ordinance.
Okay, we'll move on to number 3, which is our main reason for being here. Items for discussion, possible action of the Planning Commission. And Chairman Flangus is not here, so it's Vice Chairman Baylor. Discussion for possible action, approval of a home occupation permit to Brandy Barney to conduct a bounce house and party rentals / services business, DBA, doing business as Jumping Jacks Party Planning, located at 790 Avenue L, Ely, Nevada. And you're here to address that, I suppose. Are you Brandy Barney?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. Thank you for your time.
Sure. Go right ahead. State what your business is all about and how we can help you.
Thank you. I purchased a commercial size bounce house. It's 12.5 feet by 12.5 feet square, 16 feet high, PVC commercial grade vinyl.
As a chemist, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Great. It's the strongest, most durable that I could find. It's the strongest on the market. It's huge. It's a circus-themed bounce house, so I want to revolve my my party services around the carnival type theme.
Basically, it's like the one that's at Arts in the Park. Okay.
So, in addition to the bounce house, I've also purchased a commercial grade cotton candy machine. I have 6 flavors. I bought a popcorn machine, Coca-Cola brand. I bought a hot dog cart, Coca-Cola brand as well, with the umbrella. I've got helium tanks and balloons. Also a 1,000-watt karaoke system / DJ system.
You have room to store that at your house?
Thank you.
Okay, we'll ask those questions later, but that's a lot.
I also have a 6-foot flat screen TV that I can offer with the karaoke system.
Wow.
It's a 3D HD TV as well, so I can offer movie night services with the party, video games. I have a PS2. I have a PS2 that I can offer, like the dance mat for the little girls' parties. Well, the boys like it too. Or I have a Nintendo that I can offer Mario Kart on the big screen. I also have very high quality TV camera, movie camera, that I can film your services as well as audio and video edit, custom DVD for your occasions.
Wow, that's quite a selection.
Now, I'm guessing, verify this one, that this is not going to be a Even though you're basing the equipment at your house, all the stuff is transported to the parties themselves?
Correct. To other people's homes, a lot of people like to have their parties at the home. A popular choice in the community is the Indian Colony Gym, which I have made arrangements with them already. They have quite a number of requests for bounce house services, so before I purchased.
No, that's cool. I'm just curious that it's not going to be at your home.
No, sir, no.
Okay, that's all. But it looks like a great service.
Yes.
It's going to be fun. Oh, I also bought the airbrush face painting.
Oh,
So this will be just sort of like a rental service that you're providing. You can
Yes,
rent
sir.
this equipment. It's not, he asked, it's not going to be used at your place of residence.
Right, yeah, any piece that I have is available for rental. You don't have to do the entire package. I have everything separately or different packages put together, bronze through platinum.
you got me at the cotton candy machine.
It was the second piece I had to have, so.
Okay, basically, I'd like to find out if there's going to be an issue with parking in front of your house, and apparently not.
No,
And there's not going to be a lot of customers coming and going, and a lot of it's probably done on the phone or the internet, or
you're right.
that's all I need to know.
Well, I checked that the fee of $75 has been paid, and I would like to ask if there's any more questions. Okay, having no more questions to ask, I would like to ask for a motion to approve this home occupation.
I'll make a motion to approve this.
Oh, I guess I'll second it.
Second, okay, having made the motion and seconded the motion, I would like to make a call for a vote to approve this home occupation. All those in favor?
All right.
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
It's unanimous.
Thank you very much.
All right,
Thank you.
you're all set to go. Of course, the city council will have to approve this as well, so you have to go to the next one at 4 o'clock.
Understood, thank
And
you.
they should follow up on it rather quickly. So, all right, having approved that home occupation, let's move on to number 4, which is the minutes of March 13, 2014. Has everybody read that?
Yep.
Okay. Brad, have you read that?
Yeah, I would move we accept the minutes.
We do have a problem on those minutes. I was expecting Chairman Flangus
Yes.
here. And the members present were himself, Member Peeler, and Member Simpson. So we don't have a quorum of those who were present at
Oh,
that
okay.
meeting.
I
So we can't approve those
That
minutes.
slipped by me, I'm sorry.
You're okay with it?
Didn't turn me to.
They'll have to be tabled for the next meeting.
Okay.
So I apologize for that. Making that mistake. Are there any reports at this time?
No.
Okay, and I would have had one, but I was I've been flighted out.
No, wait a minute. I do have a question though on these reports.
Okay, go ahead.
I was wondering what's occurring with that, as I call it, the red barn there on Murray Street going up to Highway 6. As I understood last year, I believe he was instructed that he had to build a permanent barrier or a retaining wall. That hasn't been done yet. There's some old wood planks that he set up and stuff like that. I do believe that water is still washing some of that soil down to the next property, and I was wondering whether we or the city council shouldn't take action against that.
That's a good question. We have to look into that and see what we determined he was supposed to do. And if he hasn't done that, we should follow up on that.
In my opinion, he hasn't done it yet.
Yeah. But we have to find the original correspondence,
Okay.
and as soon as we do that, would that be possible, Jennifer?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we can follow up on that and determine if there's a penalty or where he has to send a notice.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So,
Okay, that's all I have.
and not that we want to fine anybody or anything like that, but we should follow up on our actions.
Yeah.
Okay, since there's no reports, we'll move on to the next item here. Agenda items for next regularly scheduled City Planning Commission meeting. Well,
We've got a variance on that,
okay, we have the
related to
variance.
setbacks.
In our work session, of course, it should be on the agenda is the master plan.